So we're in beautiful sunny Warwickshire today at a client. We're going to install a ground mount system for solar. So today's the preparation of the base. So we've got to get a cable run from the mains board along the driveway and get into this field. So, beautiful field, perfect for solar. So initially, we're due to go along this fence line, but looking at where the sun is now, and we're in December, so where the sun's lowest, there is one tree there that's going to go at some point. So I'm going to give the customer a call and see if they just want to step out and we start the panels on that line there in the sunshine. So let the fun begin. So we've got some timber for the frame in the field. We picked up a roll of armoured cable. So this is going to go underground from the inverter, which is going to be in the garage, on that second garage door there, closer to the field. So we're going to run 40, 50 metres of DC cable underground. Digger's just arrived, marking out the cable run. So from the garage back to the house, this will be trunking. We're going to run a supply of AC cable and give provisions for the customer to run their own cable, pull a string line for him, a draw line, so he can have air source heat pump. So he's planning on installing air source later on in the year. He wants to get his government grant of £7,500 and he can run his swimming pool. So we've now got our little toothpick out, going to make a start. So we're making some progress. Ashton's doing a nice, neat job. So you've got to keep your eye out for every obstacle. It's not just a question of digging up the drive and scraping the stones back. So we've got gas pipes, we've got soil pipes. Let's get in the footing. We've got rainwater pipes. And we found another soil pipe. Armoured cable. There's another soil pipe under there, which we've just discovered. There's another armoured cable. So we've got to get and navigate through all of that to get to the field. Right, you online there? Yeah. So the next goal is mark out the field where the panels are going. So we're looking for a 15 metre by 7 metre area. So decided to trim the ground first. There was big massive clumps of grass and stumps. So we cleared the area with the strimmer and then we can spray it out, pull up the string lines and get to work. I'm exhausted. So we're all marked out now. Ashton's dug the trench from the entrance to the field to where the solar panels start, and I'm pulling the armoured cables through. So we've got 2 runs of armoured. Pull them back to the corner there, the garage, which is where the inverter and battery will be. And this is the trunking for the AC back to the mains board. And then we've got the draw line in there for the customer's extra cable when he wants it. Now we can backfill it. Ashton's doing a beautiful job. The guy's a genius on this digger. So the plan is to get this driveway back like it was never touched. So we've made sure we've separated all the mud from the stones, that nothing's mixed together. Cables are in. See that? He's just tickling those stones back. Beautiful job. Those years of experience there. Brand new. It's like we'd never been. You look at this, see how he caresses these stones. It's like a ballet dancer. Look at that. That's just beautiful work. Look at that. It's not even in slow motion. So we're back at Leamington for the solar install. So we're just on the last stages of tidying up this base, getting it ready for the boys in the morning. So we've got another hour or so. Just tidy the edges up, get the frame in and the membrane down, ready for the guys, and they'll put all the trays in. All the cables are in underground. They go under the field, back down the drive. So we should have a nice big area. So this customer's spending £700 a month on electricity. So we're going to put a little mini solar farm, see if we can get rid of those bills and make him some money. So that's the plan. We've got some beautiful sunshine. Perfect field for solar. We're bringing in the troops. Change machinery. This one's not cut up for the job. It's done all right, but not strong enough. So we've got a bigger one and think we've got a dumper. Let's have a look. If you're going to do it, you do it properly. Here she comes. Here she comes. Look at that, baby. Now we're cooking with gas. Messing around with little machines. We've been battling the elements. It's been absolutely chucking it down with rain for 2 days. So we've now got ourselves a boggy base. Getting there though. So the customer wants this on the side there. So all the grass will grow over that. We'll drop the panels down a touch. Got pretty level base. And then they can be hidden, panels can be hidden from the road. Just goes to show how much comes out. Small, but then again, it's a large area. It's deceiving. We've got 15 metres by 7 metres. 32 panels will be going in here. So the field, there's a metre fall from the back of the field to the front. So we're pretty level at the end. We've had to dig out a good foot or so at the back. But all that soil, just from that. Well, we saw clay and thought it's got to go back in, really. So as you can see, the heavens had opened for a couple of days and filled the field, absolutely drenched the field. And we'd gone down to clay at the back originally. So we had to change what we were doing. We needed to backfill, so we ordered quite a few tons of stone, backfill the area. We managed to get a land drain. In fact, we found a land drain. As we were installing a land drain, we found one that ran through the middle, so we were perfect. So that helped. Put a few ton of stone back in the back and slowed us down quite a bit, made the job a challenge. We had to bring in this dumper truck because a wheelbarrow was not cutting it. The volume of soil coming out of this base was quite deceiving. Empty all the water out, backfill, drainage is in. So we've got a few hours left. We're battling the dark. So we've got probably an hour to go at this time before we run out of light. So all the frame is in. All the frames are in, all the stakes are in, just tidying up the garden, and then we're right back in the morning. We've got to get the membrane down, get it all stapled in place, customer didn't want, ideally we wanted to put sort of 10, it would have took 10 to 15 ton of stone on top of all these panels, or on top of the membrane before the panels, but the customer didn't want anything in the field, as it's a bit of a green belt. So once all the panels are in, he's happy to put decorative pebbles around the outside after. But you can see we managed to get the field ready for the boys, and all systems go. So we're now going to be against the clock again to get this up and running before it gets dark, so we can commission the panels. If we've got no daylight, we can't activate the panels. So we're all wrapped up at Leamington. We've got all the ground mount in, all the systems in the garage, looking nice and neat. Doesn't take much space at all in the garage. Trunking looks well. So we've got a 15 kilowatt system. That's 32 panels. That's a big inverter, and we've got over 20 kilowatts of battery storage. So this will solve all the problems the customer was experiencing. Driveway wise, we had to dig up the drive, and the finish of the driveway I'm pretty pleased with. So you wouldn't even know we've been, and the panel's just over there in the field. So we'll see you on the next one, and the next one should be 50 panel install. So stay tuned.